driving again after a Tua Tagovailoa interception. Jones with time, touch pass, he's got a man, Pittman, touchdown! Michael Pittman in the end zone. And the Colts take a 9-0 lead.
Jason, and unless they have a big loss on this play, I'm coming right back at them.
3rd and goal for the Colts. Jones trying to do it himself. Daniel Jones fighting, he's in. Touchdown. $16-0 in favor of Indianapolis with the extra point to come. And they have just dominated this first half against Miami.
And even better, the
third drive of at least 15 plays today. They had 5 all of last year. Jones looking for the touchdown. He's got it. 2nd rushing touchdown today for Daniel Jones. And the Colts are pouring it on against the Dolphins.
Ugly presentation by the Miami Dolphins this afternoon.
4th and goal, now from the 11-yard line. Tua swings that one to Achane, slips one tackle, cuts it up at the 5. Can he get in? Achane is in, touchdown. And Miami is finally on the scoreboard. Achane led all running backs in receptions a year ago.
Take it, make it decisive. He's decisive here early in the game. I wonder if Josh McDaniel wants to give him a shot here with a dagger throw into the end zone.
Fake it to Gibson, May moving, throwing, and it's caught for a touchdown. Mack Hollins, his first touchdown as a Patriot. And what an opening drive for Drake May and New England.
He's turning it loose early, Jason.
He is, and you talked about early on running the ball, and now we're seeing plays. The last one to Austin Hooper was off of a play. Out-leverage this Miami Dolphins defense.
And these are the types of third downs that a quarterback grows on. This is 3rd and about medium. These are the types of plays you have to hit to keep the chains moving.
May going for the corner of the end zone to Booty. Diving attempt, and he's got it! Keyshawn Booty in the end zone, and New England adds to its lead, his first touchdown of the year.
And that space was found on that last run.
11.5 to go in the 2nd quarter. 12-0 in favor of the Patriots. Tua taking a shot for the end zone. Waddle is down there. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle. His first touchdown of the season, and the Dolphins are on the board. Beautiful pass from Tua to Waddle. That's just his 3rd touchdown in 5 seconds to go.
Yeah, you won't motion anyone here. You just want to get the line of scrimmage, get a play in motion yourself.
Tua over the middle, Achane at the 20, Achane 10, 5, Achane spinning, touchdown! Devon Achane, 29 yards, and Miami with an answer. And the Dolphins will go for 2 to try to tie the game at 15.
Devon Achane in space.
England has rushed for 120 yards. Exactly twice as much as they ran all last week against Las Vegas. Final 15 seconds of the quarter.
Hooper on the backside of the formation, 81 in blue.
May, pressure coming by Judon. May steps up, looking to keep it. May, touchdown with a late flag. Judon could not catch up with Drake May. Let's see what the penalty is. And the Patriots are celebrating.
Holding. Defense number 25. That penalty's declined. He's up for the play as a touchdown.
And New England will go for 2. Herringer gets it away. Another good boot, driving Washington back to his 27-yard line. He bobbles it for a second, still going as he spins forward, trying to get to the outside. Washington gets by the punter, down the sideline. Malik Washington to the house. Touchdown, Miami. 74 yards. The first Dolphin to Patterson to Gibson, who gets a running start on that catch. Gibson across the 30. Antonio Gibson still going. Can he return the favor? Down the sideline. You gotta be kidding me. Back to back. A 90-yard touchdown.
Charles, I love football.
Remember when you hit
By Brazil right there after a really good stop for them on 3rd down.
Torrey Horton goes in motion on 1st down and 10. A play fake. Darnold on the move. Darnold throws, and he's got a man. Touchdown! Jackson Smith and Jigba. His first touchdown of the season. The penalty on Brian Brzee proves costly, and the Seahawks take a 6-0 lead.
after you just gave up a touchdown, that portion of the field, punt the football away and make Seattle earn it a little bit.
Kai Kroger comes in to punt with Torrey Horton back deep. Left-footed punter booms one down the field. Good punt. Driving Horton all the way back to his 6-yard line. Horton on the return at the 20, right up the middle to the 30. Now Horton to the outside. Torrey Horton down the sideline. And it's a touchdown. 95 yards. The first punt return for a touchdown by Seattle in 10 years. Tyler Lockett in September of 2015.
Jason, let's see, with a fullback on the field, if he takes him to the fight right now. If you follow him, where the fight is.
Here's Walker. Kenneth Walker fighting forward and stretching for the goal line. He is in. Touchdown, Seattle. And they are pouring it on early at Lumen Field.
The fullback took him to the fight.
Took him right to it.
I don't know if his moves at the after party are going to be justified, but he darn sure took him to all the lanes, and it makes the vision so much easier to be able to see who's open.
Seattle inside the red zone. Darnold back to the air, throwing end zone for Horton. Touchdown! Torrey Horton, a punt return score, and now through the air, and Seattle adds to its lead.
Charles, they all started in as tight splits there and break out from there, and a good pitch and catch.
We had a great conversation with Cooper Kupp about that exact
Play like that where you just continue to drive and push your guy.
First and goal. Walker following his fullback Oots, and Walker is in again for a touchdown.
That drive was just too easy Few plays, deep shot, then you just hand the ball off right behind your fullback, Robbie.
It is loud, showing the decibel meter on the scoreboard, pumping it up with 2 on the play clock. Rattler rolling right. Throws to the back of the end zone. He's got a man down there. Did Jack Stoll get his feet in? He did. And a touchdown for Jack Stoll. That's his first NFL touchdown.
Well, that was poise in the noise. He's not hunting them, but he feels it'll come to him if the game moves on.
It's a quick pass to Shakir, trying to get him out in space. Breaks through the defense and stays on his feet. Shakir, what a play! Touchdown! A 43-yard score, and Shakir putting on the moves to take it to the house.
Them going.
Johnson, a key part of the offense. He's played 95% of the snaps in the first 3 games. Kendre Miller finds an opening, and Miller still on his feet at the 5. Miller, touchdown! A page out of Shakir's book. Kendre Miller into the end zone, an 18-yard run. What a start for the Saints. Bills bring in Jackson Hawes. He goes in motion. Here's Cook. James Cook is in for a touchdown. And he sets a franchise record with a rushing touchdown in his 8th consecutive game. '21 rushing touchdowns since the start of last year. That is tops in the NFL.
Wide open to be able to pick up yardage on that play.
Cook just went over 100 yards rushing for the 3rd consecutive game. First Bill to do that since Thurman Thomas. Play fake. Allen rolling right. Fakes the throw. Fakes out everybody. Touchdown! What a drive by the Bills. And Allen makes it a 10-point Buffalo lead.
I am answering this Buffalo Bills drive on offense and being able to score a touchdown, not just kick a field goal.
They fake the pitch. Rattler end zone. Touchdown. Chris Olave. His first touchdown of the season. And New Orleans answers after the Bills scoring drive.
Guys, I thought the ball handling by Rattler position.
That was an in-and-out crossover right there.
It was.
Chance of
Should just hit the 3 at the end of it.
Allen, wide open, Kincaid, touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, his 3rd touchdown of the year, and that's already a new career high for the tight end.
First and goal. To me, this is time for him right here. Hand it to him and see what you get.
Play action, Dart, end zone, wide open, touchdown, Theo Johnson. And so for the 2nd straight week, the Giants score a touchdown on their opening drive.
So as I was saying, Jason, you fake it to Scattaboo and you throw it to your best friend, Theo Johnson, if you're Jackson Dart, because they've established a really close friendship.
And there's Jackson Dart's parents, his mom, Kara, dad, Brandon, and as you pointed out,
Longer. For the Saints, you're going to have to plaster what we call sticking to your guy as a quarterback, buy some time.
Got Theo Johnson on the nub side, the back end of the formation, one-on-one.
Looking his way, and it's caught for a touchdown. Johnson does it again. 2nd touchdown of the game between Dart and Johnson.
What's been so impressive from this Giant.
14 for just 67 yards.
Tight end in at fullback.
Play action, Rattler to the air, looking deep down the field. Shaheed's got great speed. He's got him. Shaheed down the sideline. 10-5, touchdown. There's the home run ball for the Saints. 87 yards. That is a career-long minutes so far today, but the Giants are trying to change that right now. 2nd down and 7. Dart in the shotgun, Scattaboo. And the ball came out. No whistle. Howden going the other way. Howden's going to go the distance, and we'll have to see if this one stands. Looks like Scattaboo was down. Rather, it was out. The Giants are not going to argue. Brian Brzee forced it. Tua and Herbert squaring off for the 4th time. And Tua hands off to Achane on 1st down with some room to run. There he goes. See you later. Touchdown, Miami. A 49-yard touchdown.
This Chargers defense the last 2 weeks against the run, they've given up big plays, and a lot of it has been across the field and trying to run away from leverage.
That's Gadsden on the backside of the formation.
3rd and goal, Herbert on the move, chased by Sealer, throws, touchdown, Ladd McConkey. Great drive by Herbert and the Chargers, and they regain the lead.
Jason, that was not a traditional crossing route, but I think the end result was what you were saying that they like to do.
They like to bring a guy from one side of the field and bring him over.
That big offensive line again, it's like a barge up front.
3rd down and 1, play fake, Herbert to Vidal, 1st down, and angling for the end zone. That's a touchdown. Kamani Vidal. And the Chargers take advantage after the Tagovailoa interception.
That formation reminds me of something I saw at Wisconsin years ago or something like that. They're trying to get him back.
1st and goal for Miami. Achane trying the left side. Achane at the 5. Achane takes it in. A much-needed drive by the Dolphins. Achane with his 2nd touchdown of the day.
There's fast in this game, and then there's startling.
With that last play of what we just saw, their open field tackling and the way they attack you on offense.
Tua on 3rd down. Plenty of time. Tua wide open end zone. Touchdown. It's Waller. Darren Waller with his 4th touchdown of the season. And we are tied at 26.
Darren Waller is going to...
Io Manor and DK have stepped up for Tennessee. Play clock at 1. Ward taking a deep shot. DK is down there. DK, touchdown! His 1st NFL touchdown. A 38-yard strike from Cam Ward to Chimere DK. And he's going to keep that football. Third and goal for New England. May, end zone, Hooper! Touchdown! Austin Hooper, the former Titan, with his first touchdown of the season.
All the kids at home were looking at that last one and they're saying, that's what you call a head top, a guy going up and over. He has a last shot mentality. He wants to make sure they end this half with the ball.
May taking a deep shot down the field. Booty is down there. Touchdown! What a catch! Kayshon Booty. His fourth touchdown of the year. That's a new career high for the wide receiver.
It's the first off-target throw of the day for May, and Douglas turns it into a key first down.
First and goal for New England. Ramondre Stevenson walks it in for a touchdown. Fascinating drive by the Patriots. You saw a little bit of everything there. And New England adds to its lead.
The key players on the drive to me, Josh Dobbs with the third down play.
Yes.
And then Pop Douglas on the fourth down, picking it up against Penn State last night. Nice matchup.
I was on Broadway. I didn't get to check those out.
They weren't flashing the scores down there.
Ward lost the football, scooped up by Chason, and it's a touchdown. There is a flag down, but Caleb Chason in the end zone with the football. That's been a big problem for Cam Ward. Let's hear what the call is.
Holding, offense, number 17. That penalty declined. The result of the flag is a touchdown.
Caleb Chason with the touchdown. And for Cam Ward, that's his fifth lost fumble of the year.
And boys, he embraced his new role, and he's a physical dude inside.
3 straight plays of at least 10 yards for the Colts. This could be the final play of the quarter. They run it with Taylor again. JT to the outside. JT, 5, touchdown! And the stutter for Taylor, his 12th touchdown of the year. 11th rushing touchdown and 1 through the air.
And they're coming out in a power set. That's Oli Udoh, backup offensive lineman, as an extra guy on the field.
Pollard in motion. Ward fakes the handoff, looking to throw it, and he's got a wide open Gunnar Helm for his first NFL touchdown. And what a response by Cam Ward and the Titans. Helm had 7 touchdowns a season ago with Texas. He's got
right there. Kevin Winston's on the spot, but Porter leading springs Tyler Warren.
Jones looking deep down the field, and it is caught by Pittman with a flag down, but what a grab by Pittman. And this one's going to stay. It's going to be against Tennessee. His second incredible punt, and it's Colts ball at the 20. Here's Jonathan Taylor on first down. Big hole. JT in the open field. Down the sideline. Staying in bounds. Still going. Taylor. The distance.
Jason, you and I both played this position. It's not as easy as it looks. Play, Pierce's physicalness, and then of course Tyler Warren. You always have to be conscious of him in this situation.
53.
Jones rolling right, looking for someone, throws, he's got Downs, touchdown! There is a flag down at the 1-yard line, but Josh Downs is in the end zone. We'll see if it stands. Officials are huddled up just inside the 10. And we await the call. Josh Downs is running off the field. He thinks he's got a touchdown. The Colts have sent out their...
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 17. The penalties decline, touchdown.
Well, 17 is DK, a wide receiver, so it wasn't on 17, but in any
game, because as a head coach, you can't be in every meeting. You got to be other places. Jim Bob putting it all together for his team, and Shane Steichen appreciates it.
There he goes again. Taylor, yes! History! The first player in NFL history with 3 rushing touchdowns in 3 consecutive games against the same team. And
Tennessee Titans.
Let's see if his receivers can win fast on this play and give him a quick target.
It's Spears, and Tajay Spears is in for a touchdown. His first touchdown of the season.
And the best target was a running back carrying it across the goal line.
Seen more of...
He catches it. To your point, you see all 5 of these guys up at the line of scrimmage. It makes it tough to run.
So they go ahead and put Henderson in the slot this time, try and spread them out a little bit, to your point.
And that's Douglas in the backfield. May looking his way, trying to connect with Douglas. Got him! Touchdown! What a pass from Drake May to Demario Douglas, his 3rd touchdown of the year. First quarter, 1st and goal for Penix. Robinson, the running back. Penix looking to throw to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. What a grab by Drake London. And what a drive by the Falcons. Penix 4 for 4 for 51 yards on that drive.
Jason earlier in this drive and work early in this game.
12th play of the drive. Jennings again trying to get in, and that is his first NFL touchdown. Terrell Jennings, the first-year running back out of Florida A&M, puts the Patriots back on top.
We said, Jennings, take advantage of your opportunity.
So that means now your best edge rushers are both rookies. Jalen Walker, 11. James Pierce, 27. First-round picks this year for the Falcons.
May over the middle. He's got Diggs. Stephon Diggs at the 5. Diggs, stiff arm, diving for the pylon. Touchdown! What a play by Stephon Diggs! Did not have a touchdown the first 7 games of the season. Now he's got 1 in each of the last 2. Penix throwing end zone. London, great catch. 2nd of the day. And the Falcons with some huge momentum late in the first half.
This was well designed, well conceived by Zach Robinson and his guys on the offensive staff. End up with a nice little switch release to isolate London on a lesser defender, meaning a linebacker. They got a...
Penix on 4th down looking for London. And did he bring it in? Yes! What a catch! Drake London with the hat trick. His 3rd touchdown today.
And Michael Penix turned that loose with nothing but confidence, didn't he?
All the fans looking up at Daquan Jones was out there on 1st down, but he just went off for 2nd and goal. Tua, touchdown! Malik Washington, and what a drive for Miami. second receiving touchdown of the season for Malik Washington. And the Dolphins strike first in South Florida.
Low red zone. We talked.
Tom Harmon, old number 98.
It's very impressive.
Walking encyclopedia.
Second down and 11 for Miami. Tua looking deep, taking a deep shot. He's got Waddle down there. Touchdown! No! Yes, it's a touchdown, but a flag is down as well. So a couple of things to sort out. What a toss by Tua. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense, number 31. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Miami goes for the home run ball, and they connect and go up 13-0 on Buffalo.
Well, Tua told us in
A little bit. It's not all out race, but they're getting right back on the line of scrimmage, trying to hold Miami in the same coverages and people.
Oh, no huddle here. Allen taking a shot down the sideline. Coleman adjustment. Keon Coleman, touchdown! And that's what Bills fans have been waiting for. A 98-yard touchdown drive, and the Bills will go for two.
He talked about Juju.
Big hit and knock the ball free. Keep them protected.
Achane sneaks through. Achane, second level, turns on the Jets. Achane, touchdown! 59 yards. And the Bills look gassed in Miami. And Mike McDaniel still speechless.
I would have the same question, Coach.
3:44 to go. Allen pump fakes, now chased out. On the move, throws on the run. He's got a wide open Hawes, and it's a touchdown. Jackson Hawes into the end zone for the second time this year. And both touchdowns for Hawes have come against Miami. And it's that type of feel today. Usually it's a little bit cooler in November, but it's very warm. On third down, Achane, he's got room again. See you later. Another touchdown for Achane. Said, what don't you see? A loss of 9. Mitchell dropped it, picked off. Devin Bush on the return. Bush still going. Touchdown! A pick 6 for the Cleveland defense.
Charles, we talked about creating chaos. Those first 2 snaps were an exact. The alert for Lamar Jackson running this ball as well.
Henry's in a position more like a blocker than a runner here.
Henry up the middle, pushing forward, touchdown! 7th rushing touchdown of the year for Derrick Henry, and a quick answer by the Ravens.
And the beauty is, if you're Derrick Henry, you're essentially blocking for yourself when you run.
And I think that's the threat. And Derrick Henry's number.
That is Andrews under center on 4th and 1. Andrews spinning away, and there he goes! Andrews all the way! Touchdown! What a call by the Ravens! Patrick Ricard leading the way for Mark Andrews, his first career rushing touchdown. Ravens fans making some noise. Taylor throws for Mechie. Mechie at the 5, dives, and he is in. Touchdown! John Mechie with his second touchdown of the season with the Jets. And New York takes a 6-0 lead. Jets still substituting. Ravens break the huddle quickly. Jackson takes the snap. Henry up the middle. Henry's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Just what the doctor ordered for the Ravens. Out of the locker room and into the lead. Lamar hands it to Henry, walks it in for a touchdown. So John Harbaugh rolls the dice after Aaron Glenn rolled the dice on 4th down and came up empty.
And put him on the deck.
Chargers can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. Herbert standing in there again, now throws, it's complete. Johnston pinballs in, touchdown! Quentin Johnston with his 7th touchdown of the year. And a drive that took up nearly 9 minutes culminates in the Chargers' 5th opening drive touchdown of the year.
They're getting used to his voice being at the top of the room and the lead of the room of that communication play in and play out.
2nd and goal. Geno, end zone, wide open touchdown. That's Bowers. His 4th touchdown of the season. And Geno Smith pumps his fist. A great drive by Las Vegas.
So they found a way to clear space. It wasn't just getting him by himself, and it started with the motion of one receiver.
While the players they believe have worked their butts off and deserve a win.
Here's Vidal on 3rd down, and he turns it upfield for a 1st down. Still going. Kamani Vidal down the sideline, and he has a touchdown. A 59-yard score. A career-long run for Kamani Vidal, and the Chargers regain the lead.
Justin Herbert under center with the injury to his left hand.
McConkey in motion on 3rd and 2. Herbert looking to run. Buying time now, throws, caught, touchdown! Lad McConkey. Herbert kept the play alive, and McConkey has his 5th touchdown of the season.
Charles, he had McConkey earlier, and he held on to it, still got the ball to him.
More of a guard in his first year with Las Vegas. Second and goal, blitz coming. Geno gets rid of it, incomplete. Oh, wait a minute, Bowers caught it! You gotta be kidding me! It looked like Geno was throwing that one to the turf, and Bowers with one arm brings it in.
That was unbelievable, Andrew.
Incredible play by Brock Bowers. The Chargers, they're most against the Raiders since 2008. And I got a good feeling they're going to run it again right here. On 2nd and goal, Patterson, the running back. And Patterson is in for a touchdown. His 3rd career rushing touchdown, but his 1st in 4 years. And the Chargers add to their lead. Another frustrating day at the to go. That pushes him back to the 8. 3rd and goal. Nix, he's going to run it this time at the 5. Nix is in. Touchdown. And what an opening drive for the Broncos. 4th rushing touchdown of the year for Bo Nix, and Denver jumps out to a 6-0 lead.
Jason, you nailed this one. You mentioned 2 plays ago. Commit, be decisive, and run for it. Bo Nix must have heard you. What he's got to really love is what he's seeing from these guys up front here in the early going, giving Geno Smith extra time and creating a few spaces in the run game.
Geno taking a shot for the end zone. Bowers has it. Touchdown. First opening drive touchdown the Broncos have allowed all year. And what a response by Geno Smith in Las Vegas.
A real job by the secondary covering guys up and allowing that front to finally get home.
A.J. Cole punting to Mims. It's a short punt. Mims a running start at the 48. And able to break free. Marvin Mims calling out blockers inside the 20. Touchdown! How about it? Somehow Mims was able to stay up. A Houdini act. And the Broncos take the lead. A 49-yard touchdown return for Mims. His first career punt return for a touchdown. Yesterday, his 20th year at the age of 41.
He's 137 years old playing this game.
Harvey up the middle. Harvey takes it in. Touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Broncos add to their lead.
Jason, you talked about the push this offensive line was starting to get. We saw it in throws and being very accurate on this drive.
Pickett, end zone, touchdown! Shedrick Jackson, his first NFL touch is a touchdown. The great nephew of Bo Jackson finds the end zone.
It's a really good job by Kenny Pickett of putting this ball right on the money.
Part of it. So look for the inside seams for your throws.
3rd down and 4. Rivers, and he's got a man. Touchdown! That's Josh Downs, and that's Phillip Rivers with a touchdown pass. The 422nd touchdown pass of his career. And the Colts go up 12-3.
And Charles, we can't talk enough about how well this offensive line is playing for their passes, but you haven't seen it consistent. Some of him, but a lot of the offensive line.
3rd down and 1. Geno is intercepted. It's Derek Stingley on the return. Stingley with a touchdown. The Texans defense strikes again.
Secondary for this Houston Texans team.
See if Will Anderson hits Bowers coming out here.
3rd down and 6. Geno to the end zone, and it is caught by Bowers for a touchdown. Charles Davis all over it. And Brock Bowers has his 7th touchdown of the year.
This Houston defense has played so well all year, and they knew the threat of Bowers. I was surprised from pure safety to more of a nickelback. In his time here in Houston, Corey Unlin, one of the defensive backs coaches, done a great job of helping him convert and make him a playmaker from the nickel spot.
3rd and 6. Genty down the field. He's open. He's got it at the 30. Genty, stiff arm, stays on his feet. Touchdown! What a play by the rookie! As Ashton Jeanty, a 60-yard touchdown, and we're tied at 13. That's his 5th receiving. So now 1st and goal for Houston. They have yet to score an offensive touchdown today. For 29 yards on this drive.
And Blake Fisher now in the ball game, the extra offensive lineman.
Stroud to the air, throwing, touchdown! Dalton Schultz. Too easy for Houston, and they have their first offensive score today. Third touchdown of the season for Dalton Schultz.
Just a pass, so now you're getting the best pass rush that you've had all game long.
Jeanty again. Trying to break it to the outside, he does. Ashton Jeanty still going. What a run! Jeanty, his 2nd touchdown today. Incredible balance by Jeanty to stay on his feet, and the Raiders are not done here in Houston. Second 100-yard rushing game of the season for Ashton Jeanty. They line up quickly. Spears is the running back. Play action, Ward. He's got a wide-open Okonkwo. Chigo Okonkwo inside the 20, stays on his feet. Okonkwo, wow! Touchdown! What a play! Getting jiggy with it for 43 yards.
The Heisman Trophy winner at Notre Dame.
Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. Ward in trouble. Chase Young ripped it away. Young on the return. Young at the 10, 5, touchdown. What a play by Chase Young. He just stole it from Cam Ward and went the other way for 6.
You end up flat-footed now for Justin Reed. You're trying to catch up, and that's where the penalty comes in.
And speaking of shots, right now you take a shot at the end zone if you're Tennessee.
Don't
go away without it.
A lot of time coming off the clock. Ward to the end zone, wide open touchdown. Elikayo Manor with his 4th touchdown of the year. Miscommunication for the New Orleans secondary, and Tennessee takes advantage. First time in the red zone today for New Orleans. They scored touchdowns at a 40% clip in the red zone. That's last in the NFL. Trying to change that here. Shuck, looking end zone, touchdown! Olave! That's a red zone touchdown for the Saints. And what an opening drive for New Orleans to start the 2nd half.
Well schemed, well designed as well. Doug Nussmeier, offensive coordinator. Kellen Moore, head coach and play caller. Next down, folks.
The last 3 Shuck passes have totaled 131 yards. Let's see where he goes here on 2nd and goal. Looking for Austin in the end zone. Austin got it! Touchdown! And that's the first NFL touchdown for Kevin Austin. He ties the game at 26, and the Saints are an extra point away from taking the lead.
And guys, this was done on play design. They turned it into a one-on-one route.
Estime bounces off a bunch of tacklers, and there he goes! Estime! Touchdown! Another one for the highlight reel as Estime takes it in.
quarterback position. Taylor was the guy there, and right there trying to get Ty Johnson on the ground one-on-one is a tough thing for the corners.
11th play of the opening drive. Trubisky looking, end zone, touchdown! Dawson Knox! And that's another $100,000 for Knox. His 4th touchdown of the season, and what an opening drive for the Bills. That's their 9th opening drive. With Grable back in at left tackle, the Bills looking at 3rd down and 6. They can get a 1st down without scoring. And it's a direct snap to Ty Johnson, trying the right side, inside the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Ty Johnson runs it in on 3rd down, and the Bills go up 13-0.
A little trickery there. And see if they have anything for this playoff season.
Alert!
3rd down and 1. Trubisky to Davis, and Davis is stopped. No, he's in for the touchdown. Sherwood could not keep him out. And Ray Davis adds to the Buffalo lead. And be inactive the last 2 games. That's a big concern for Buffalo with the playoffs going forward. It was Womack who went off for the Jets, and now it's 4th and goal. Trubisky has some time, throwing end zone. It is caught. Gabe Davis. What a catch by Davis. His 1st touchdown of the season. And now with Prater being ruled out, the Bills will stay on the field and go for 2 on the previous drive to try to get him in the end zone, and he's back out there now.
Maybe get him to the perimeter. What do you think, Jason?
Go back
He's been
to
running inside.
Or wide open in the flat. Can he get in? He can! Cha-ching for Ty Johnson. And the Bills are pouring it on against the Jets.
They went back to the same exact play that they scored on with Ray Davis. When he scored one and rolled on top of the defender, they go right back to the same play. This time it's Ty Johnson's his head coach tomorrow, that's for sure.
Cook under center. Play action. Cook on the move, throws, and he's got a touchdown pass to Andrew Beck. His 2nd touchdown of the season, and the Jets avoid the shutout here in Orchard Park. For Brady Cook, that's his 2nd touchdown pass of the year.